All right, so yellow personalities. You make a great engineer because you are able to see things as they unfold, and you're able to see problems within different plans to do things. So when you even think about bridges and just how they're built, right, you are able to see how to engineer that bridge so everybody doesn't fall in the water, right? When they try to drive across and drown. So you're not going to dive down there and do it, but you will be able to look at the plan and say, hey, this is faulty here because that is not going to stand on top of that, and that's going to eventually break down, causing a collapse on the north end of the bridge. You know, you can see how it's not going to work based on data. All right, you make a great scientist again because you are analyzing, you are looking at data and facts, and you are able to prove a lot of science, or at least come up with a great hypothesis. So that's why you would be a great scientist. Also an accountant because you are able to pay such great detail, pay attention to such great detail. So you're able to, you know, make sure that, you know, when it's tax time, everything's done accurately. You're also able to provide business advice because you can tell someone where they're headed financially based on their activities, right? You can look at the previous years and maybe even forecast some things, and then you can also help people discover where they can make a different decision to, again, capitalize on those gains and minimize those losses. All right, and then as your own business person, definitely you would be very articulate and you would be very, you know, focused on making sure you're making those good, accurate decisions. You would need a team around you because you definitely need to send that green personality out to close deals because you're going to be thinking a lot about what someone's saying. You're going to be more quiet during the conversation and maybe, that's probably going to be mainly your response because you're taking it all in and you're thinking about, I'm going to research that. You're making a mental note about this. You're going to go back, you're going to research the person, their ideas, all this stuff. And they may seem, or they may think that you're not really that into them because you are thinking the whole time about every single word that is being said, right? And so that sometimes when it comes to closing deals and things like that, you need someone who can just pretty much go on the data and research that you've already provided and go and close the deal. You've already provided and go and close the deal.